Okay, today I'm gonna do a UV comparison test between these three baseball display cases. All right, so this is the True Legend. This is our product here. This is another product that you'll find on Amazon. I won't say the brand, but it's one of the ones that sells a lot on Amazon. And then this is one of these like cubes that I picked up. I see these a lot, and I wanted to test this one because a lot of them say there's UV protection, and I'm really curious how much there really is. So, okay, so and then I have this tint meter, and so what you see is there's three readings. We're only gonna use the first two. The visible light, that's kind of like how clear something is. This is the ultraviolet, the UVR, so UV rejection rate. This is the percentage that, this is the percentage of UV that's blocked. And so right now you can see it's not blocking anything, so it's 0%. All right, so let's start with the first one. And I just have like a random baseball here. So let's take this out. So besides like, okay, so first of all, these like are very flimsy. The acrylic is kind of sharp on the edges, and I think this is what, like maybe 1.5, 2 millimeter thick acrylic. So again, this is like the edges are kind of sharp. All right, so how this works is I am going to just place the tint meter like so, and just to get the reading. So you can see it kind of fluctuates, but we're looking at like 16, 17, maybe 18 if I'm generous, 18% UV blocking. All right, so maybe this is a better read. Yeah. So really not much, right? Let's move on to the next one. This here. So this one's a little bit better, but the thickness of the acrylic is about the same. Now, like the acrylic, the thickness doesn't matter so much for the UV protection, but it does matter in terms of the lifespan. If the acrylic is too thin, then it will wrap, it will bend and wrap as the years go on. So pretty similar to the last one. Okay, so again, let's do it. Yeah, so let's put it in here like this. Yeah, this has even less UV protection, less than 10%. And again, this is a product that is on Amazon. All right. Let's move on to this product. This is our product, True Legend, also on Amazon. So right away you notice the thickness of the acrylic. It's like doubled. So we did this because we wanted our product to last a long time, and we do not want the wrapping because it's, you know, if we want to protect our investments, right? And these are for collectors, specifically collectors that have valuable baseballs, whether they're signed or game used balls. And yeah, we believe that, you know, we should do our best to help collectors preserve their investments, and so that they can pass it down to the next generation if they choose to. All right, so we're gonna put this in here. Okay, 97, yep. So obviously significantly more. And yes, so we say that we have 95% plus. Our current batch has 95% plus because the UV varies, but in our next batch, it's going to be all 99%. So we fixed an issue with our supplier, and they're all going to be 99.8%, 99% UV protection. Small difference between 95 and 99, but of course, the higher the better. So again, this is one of these like acrylic cubes. Personally, if something says UV protection, if it doesn't have a number, it's going to be low. And these are really hard to use actually. So, you know, these are quite cheap. You can get these for like, I think maybe $5. They're fine if it's like a ball that is not very valuable. This has even less UV protection actually. So it looks nicer. And then here's ours. You know, I would personally, I would use this for high value baseballs. So that's it.